Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Adriano. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Adriano. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. And here's Bale. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira does well to get it back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, what has happened here? Referee has just said play on. Big chance! And he hits the net! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Chelsea give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And it's Kaka. Oh, good read.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Vieira. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And we're done. Chelsea perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Lam. And that's aimed into the middle. Desai attempts a clearance. And it's Vieira. Brilliantly cut out.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
A great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
Hazard. That's an excellent interception. Nice physical challenge. Van Basten. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Messi. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Maldini. And here's Eto'o. It's a searching pass. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come loose. Eto'o. And it's Hullet. Chance here to counter. Threads one in. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Messi. Manchester United are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it.
He's rising! Oh, he's hit the bar! Nearly, but not quite. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Pull it, and here's Eto'o. Eto'o tries one from range. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Getting up there! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Messi. Zola. Here's Vieira.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Eto'o. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Maldini knocks it into space. Vieira. Tries to play it through. And it's Gattuso. Nicely weighted ball. Eto'o! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Hazard. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. And here's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Eto'o gets into a good position. He's having a shot! Not the most convincing of passes. And again! There it is! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to have...
There's the shot! Ronaldo! Superb! About as smooth as it gets. And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they maybe...
Van Basten! It's bounced back off the post. Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Could move up a gear here. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well played.
Has been indicated.
Desai. Maldini. Now it's Eto'o. Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's pulled back. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Chelsea really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Please use parking provided.
Chelsea are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Back on the way then. Gattuso gives no quarter whatsoever. Oh, played through for the wide man. Towering header! In he goes again! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Van Basten. Well, they've got it again. Now, can they get him away? Pull it.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
No, again there's no way through.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. And it's Van Basten. And here's Eto'o. No, that's been intercepted. Pullet given the lift of his goal.
Chelsea are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging their favour.
Decent chance! And no mistake. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. Truly superb. A goal of... And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.